The ink on the divorce papers hadn't even dried when the phone rang, a call from an unknown number that would flip my world upside down. On the other end was a calm voice, a woman who claimed to be married to my ex-spouse for the past 5 years. At first, I laughed it off, thinking it was a prank, but as she described intimate details only a partner could know, the room began to spin. My mind raced, piecing together the countless nights he had come home late, the mysterious business trips, the unexplained expenses. The betrayal was a knife slowly twisting in my gut, and I could do nothing but listen as she detailed the life they had shared, the life I was obliviously trespassing on. Heart pounding and adrenaline surging, I confronted him, expecting an explosion of denial or rage. Instead, he simply shrugged, as if his deception was as mundane as forgetting to take out the trash. His nonchalance was the most infuriating betrayal of all. The tangled web of lies unraveled with every word he spoke, revealing a carefully curated life where I was nothing more than an alibi, a cover for his double life. The reality of his betrayal was like a slap that reverberated through every moment we had shared, every promise he had made. In the days that followed, I discovered more layers to the deceit. Friends who had known and said nothing, family who had turned a blind eye, his co-workers who had whispered behind my back. It felt like the world was in on a secret I was too blind to see. Each revelation was a fresh wound, compounding my sense of foolishness and naivety. I had been living a lie, and everyone else had been an extra in the twisted drama that was my life. The worst part wasn't even the betrayal itself, but the realization that the person I thought I knew had never truly existed. In a moment of clarity, I understood the deep internal conflict I had been avoiding, my desperate need to believe in the facade he presented. I had been complicit in my own deception, clinging to the illusion of our marriage even when the cracks were glaring. The final twist was not just the revelation of his duplicity, but the recognition of my own. As I stood in the wreckage of my past, I saw a path forward, one where I could finally let go of the fantasy and embrace the truth of my own resilience. The scandal, the betrayal, they were no longer the end of my story, but the beginning of a new chapter where I was no longer defined by his lies, but by my own strength.